guts or glory, situation or suspense. If you've got a story, you've got a motion picture. Those are the words of John Wayne. And in Ernest K. Gann's The High and the Mighty, he found a story that had all those ingredients, the right ingredients to make one terrific motion picture. Imagine climbing aboard a routine flight from Honolulu to San Francisco, smooth flying until something goes wrong. And what's routine becomes terrifying. The engine bursts into flames. The pilot, played by Robert Stack, loses his nerve, and it's up to the co-pilot, John Wayne, to take the emergency into his own hands. Will the frantic radio calls be heard? Is there hope for survival? The plane, losing fuel and altitude, limps through the air with little hope of going the distance to San Francisco as human dramas unfold on board. The High and the Mighty was the fifth film produced by Wayne Fellows, now called Fat Jack, one of the first major Hollywood production companies controlled by a major star. It followed another highly successful aviation film, Island in the Sky. Both of them were written by pilot Ernest K. Gann from his own popular novels. Wayne, his partner Robert Fellows, and renowned director William Wellman assembled a hand-picked cast to play the 22 people on the plane. In addition to Stack, crew and passengers included the talented Claire Trevor, Jan Sterling, Lorraine Day, Phil Harris, Robert Newton, David Bryan, a host of experienced character actors, and such newcomers as Karen Sharp, William Campbell, Joe Avedon, and John Smith. Interestingly, the last role to be filled was that of the co-pilot. John Wayne hadn't planned to appear in the picture. The part was originally offered to Spencer Tracy, but turned out to be one of Wayne's most memorable portrayals. It also reunited him with Claire Trevor, who played opposite Wayne in the film that made him a star, John Ford's Stagecoach. The High and the Mighty kicked off the danger in the sky genre, inspiring other filmmakers to place hapless passengers in all kinds of jeopardy on planes, cruise ships, buses, trains, cable cars, even skyscrapers and theme parks. It was one of the first generation of CinemaScope films, and director William Wellman, who made the silent movie aviation classic Wings, took on the challenge of using the widescreen format to heighten the contrast between the expanse of sky and sea against the confining space of the cabin and cockpit. And we can't overlook the importance of Dmitri Tiomkin's music. It not only won him an Academy Award, but it helped define the movie. The big sound and the sweeping orchestral theme perfectly suited the dramatic power of the story. And the appealing idea of Wayne as the pilot whistling that theme led to a hit record in 1954. The High and the Mighty had its world premiere at Grauman's Egyptian Theater on Hollywood Boulevard. It proved to be a tremendous hit. The High and the Mighty received 6 Academy Award nominations, with Dmitri Tiomkin taking home the Academy Award for Best Score. And it changed the lives of many young viewers who were inspired to take to the skies as pilots and stewardesses. Younger viewers discovering this movie for the first time might find it quaint, but you have to remember that this was very much a film of its time, reflecting not only the attitudes and mores of the 1950s, but the mainstream Hollywood approach to storytelling. And in those days, movies were all about stories, not sensations or special effects. So don't watch it as an artifact. Try to step back in time and meet the movie on its own terms. Now it's time to climb aboard and buckle in. After laying dormant for decades, The High and the Mighty is back, beautifully restored and ready to take off.